ankle?
Still there.
Diagnostically, how do you feel?
Well, you know what I'm gonna tell you.
All good.
Exactly. See? Mind over matter, baby. Any other questions? Any other intriguing?
What do you think of Orlando? Had a bad start. They've been really good on offense lately. I mean, what do you think of that team?
I think they're playing hard. They're hungry. I think Coach Steve Clifford's doing an unbelievable job. I think the pieces are kind of fitting in. Aaron Gordon's playing extremely well. DJ Augustine's playing extremely well. They got some length and athleticism, which is helping them out a lot.
What do you think your dude Terry is coming off the bench there?
If he's comfortable with it, he's playing well. His role is to come in and score, and I think right now in this situation, that's what he's best suited for, and it's helping him and it's showing, him showing his talents and abilities to come off and be a scorer.
Why do you think DJ works so well there? It seems like.
I think they got a lot of athleticism. I think they got a lot of cutting and length, and with his shooting, he can get out there and space out. And they got Fournier, who's coming off pin downs and making the right decisions, making the right plays. They're a tough team. They're hungry, and they're just trying to go out there and they really execute on half court.
How much tougher is Aaron Gordon to talk about that athleticism and length, and now he's starting to stretch it?
Well, he started last year shooting the ball well from three, and I think this is going to continue to make him a better basketball player. He's not just relying on his athleticism. He can shoot the three when he's open. He can make some contested shots, and I think that makes his game, make him even more dangerous because he can cut, jump, and if you need to, he can pop out.
I guess first of all, CJ, how you feeling?
Good. Feel real good. Been able to get some work done the last few days, on the abductor and just, planning on getting back out here the next day or so, whichever one they decide is best for me.
See what your team has been doing. You see a bit of slippage on the defensive side. That game against Chicago, some things came back. Moving forward, what are the consistent things that have to happen against a team like Orlando that's playing very well right now?
The biggest thing is we got to continue to communicate on the defensive end. I think it's not about the capabilities, the abilities of the guys that are out there or, the schemes or whatever. We've shown that it works. We've done it throughout the beginning of the season. It's just about being able to communicate with each other as everybody starts to get better. Like, we're going to continue to grow. Other teams are going to continue to grow. We were playing extremely well. Some other teams started out slower, and they're going to start building into it, And as the season goes, that's what you see. You see the separation start to happen on both sides. Guys get better or they kind of keel off. So I think as other teams get better, we're going to have to be even better. The talent's not going to win the games for us.
You talked about early on. I mean, do you think the team as a whole, yourself, and then the team kind of three-point shooting hasn't been where you want it to be? Do you think that's kind of the early start to the season, that sort of thing? People find that
Yeah, I definitely think that'll fall into place. I think we're getting good looks. Guys are getting shots, finding rhythm, finding also their place in what we're doing. Everybody keeps talking about we running some of the same plays that we ran, but as far as the whole course of the offense is a lot different. The pace is different. Guys in different positions. They're not used to getting the shots they're getting. Used to being in different spots on the floor. You got different guys playing the 4, different guys playing the 3, different guys playing the 2. I think once you figure out the shots you get and you're able to kind of lock in on those in practice and in games, the percentages will start to go up and the confidence goes up.
Obviously, they're two completely different players, but they eat up sort of the same amount of the offense. How much different is playing off DeMar versus playing off Kawhi as somebody who's playing around him?
I haven't had the chance to play as much with Kawhi yet, but they both require attention.
Yeah.
So for a guy like me, that's amazing because you can slide around. People like to face guard me a lot and things like that, so I can kind of get more space and find space off of them. I think it's just with Kawhi in that mid-post area, he's really, it's almost like drill work sometimes. He's finding his spots, he's getting to his spot. He's not even looking at the guy that's guarding him. He's looking at the other guys, if the help's coming, if it's not coming, things like that. So I think it's just kind of reading the defenders and not so much him, because that's when the pass is going to come, or that's when he's going to decide to pass and make a different play is when the extra defender comes.
Yeah. See, you got tough as Orlando when you look at them, the balance they have. It seems like they're scoring, they got length, they've got shooting, they've got size.
They've got, Fournier, who's not been healthy, is healthy. Vooch has been good forever. the young kid they brought in last year is playing well with like you said, with the length, and Simmons, another guy defensively with length. They got Aaron Gordon, who's a freak athlete and plays up and down. They got a lot of pieces that allow them to play fast in the half court and up and down. And DJ Augustin's been playing really well, getting guys to their spots, making threes, making the right plays. So I mean, they're playing hard, which is the biggest thing. You see the pace difference. You see that attention to the detail that you didn't see before. You know, they kind of got into a little rut, I think, of this is where we at right now. We got guys out. We got Terrence Ross is back, playing healthy for, you know, starting the year off. I think it's just the confidence of having everything there. It wasn't about talent. It was just about having everybody on one page, and I think they're seeing it.
People like offense? Is that your...
Well, I think that it's just a hard line of they're trying to make it easier to officiate, right? Because it's like with ours, like okay, so you bump them, and how much bumping is allowed, and I think they're trying to make it a little more black and white and take out the gray area a little bit.
Kyle, CJ, and OG, what's their status?
OG's out, CJ's out, Norm is out, Kyle is a game time decision.
And Kawhi will play tonight?
Kawhi's playing.
You mentioned the other night you sort of expected it to take 30 to 40 games for you to start to feel comfortable again with being the head coach. What has sort of been, not the learning curve, but like are you still getting back used to from coming from assistant to head coach?
Just I think everything, and I use the word rhythm a lot with a lot of stuff, but there's a rhythm to the regular season. There's a rhythm to practice, shoot around, subbing, timeouts, play calling, etc. Again, I feel pretty comfortable in most of it. There's still a lot of, and I'm still trying to learn the team. I mean, it takes a while to learn any team, usually a half of a season, and for them to learn me a little bit too. So just a little bit of all that stuff, but nothing real concerning.
Do you go into the game with like sort of ideally I'll take this guy out at this point, this guy out at this point, or is it more of a flow thing for you?
There's some thought put to it, Eric, but not a lot, right? Not a lot. I just kind of, and I will maybe do some of that right before the game, or something will happen that'll change my thinking pretty quickly. Can't remember. I think maybe Minnesota subbed Jimmy Butler 5 minutes into the game, and I was like, wait a minute here. If I don't get Kawhi out here, he's going to not be matched up with him in the start of the second quarter. So, you know, you'll change with the flow of the game,
For Orlando, we were talking about offense off the top. Steve Clifford's known for his defense, but they've got to go on offensively, obviously. I mean, what do you think of the job he's done and what that team's showing us here?
Well, first of all, he's obviously a very good coach, right? You watch him play, they're super organized. And that organization shows itself in the team being tied together at both ends, right? They always come down and are in the right places on defense. There's a plan there on defense, and you can see it. And offensively, they've been great. They're playing with incredible execution, pace, and rhythm on the offensive end.
The young guys, they're in a phase right now where confidence. How do you kind of take some of that from them at the start of the game? Because if they get going.
I mean, they are, you know, I think 7 out of 9, right? And they're coming off couple high-scoring, easy wins. You know, you usually start that stuff Jonesy defensively, right? You gotta let them know that you're there to guard, and you're right. It's got to happen at the start. They got to feel some defensive organization. They got to feel some physicality, and just, you know, just some readiness, right? Readiness.
What was there on Saturday night defensively that hadn't been there the last
just again, same stuff from just guys being ready, guys being down, guys being long, guys helping each other. Just a real attentiveness to guarding the basketball.
I know deflections is something you keep track of. Have you guys been at where you want to be? Or?
We've been pretty high, probably a lot higher than expected. Like I hate to ever put a ceiling on things, right? Because you just don't know what a certain team's going to be capable of, and why compare them to the past if it's a bunch of different guys. We will get into that about where we think we should be based on what we've done here pretty soon. But like, there's been some upper 30 games, and you know, a good game deflection wise is about 24. So there's been some like way over the kind of good game numbers from the past, right? So we're probably gonna have to push those numbers up a little bit.